My sources tell me that if LeBron James at any point comes out and says that he wants to be traded or he wants to entertain it, that they're going to entertain it. No, it ain't no holding him back. Meaning, last year, okay, so last year, Rich Paul stopped it. Let's remember now what ended up happening when Golden State called asking about LeBron. Rich Paul, his agent, silenced all that. Yes. If LeBron and they get to this conversation again, I'm hearing Rich Paul ain't getting it.
But we know that it's possible to happen. I'm just saying I don't think LeBron deserves that, considering he's a big part of the mess.
What you mean? He don't know
what I just said.
You don't get what you deserve. You get what you
don't deserve it.
At 22 years, as the greatest player in basketball history, he's earned the right to go wherever he wants to go.
I'm just saying that he meant. Listen, I got my man Snoop with me. Y'all can go against me. I got my man Snoop with me. He don't deserve it. Stay right there. Stay your ass right there in L.A. and help clean up the mess.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Are you kidding me? Again? LeBron James wants to change teams? Really? Wow. Just wow. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Kendrick Perkins demanding LeBron James to leave the Lakers, with the Lakers underachieving once again according to mainstream media. ESPN is officially in full train as the excuses are coming in non-stop. This time though, the proposal of LeBron James going to the Warriors is now being suggested. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. Should LeBron James demand a trade from the Lakers? Of course not. That is a ridiculous take made by Kendrick Perkins. It's one of the main reasons why Kendrick Perkins continues to be one of the dumbest analysts at ESPN. When you make stupid takes like that, no wonder why a lot of people look at ESPN as a complete joke. LeBron James should not demand a trade from the Lakers. LeBron James should clean up the mess that he created on the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James was the one who handpicked his roster. LeBron James is the one that has gotten several coaches fired. And you're telling me that the Los Angeles Lakers still have problems? That tells me LeBron James is the common denominator when it comes to the issue of the Lakers. I'm not saying that LeBron James isn't a great individual talent. No one is denying that what LeBron James is doing in year 22 has been incredibly impressive on the offensive end of the floor. On the defensive end of the floor, though, LeBron James gives zero effort in there whatsoever. I understand that he is getting older and that it is unreasonable to expect LeBron James to be the best defender in the NBA, but can you at least show a little bit of effort on the defensive end of the floor? Could you at least show an ounce of care of giving effort on the defensive end of the floor? Can you at least stick to your man and not sag off your feet near the paint so you can try to stat pad your rebounds? This is why a lot of people are getting sick and fed up of LeBron James. LeBron James is not playing to win a championship. LeBron James is playing to stat pad his accomplishments. A lot of people cry that LeBron James doesn't have enough help on the Lakers, but that's LeBron James' fault. Who's the one that drafted Bronny James to the Lakers? LeBron James. Who's the one that didn't want to take a pay cut in order to get better players on the Los Angeles Lakers? LeBron James has to look at himself in the mirror. Obviously, he's not going to do that, but he has to look at himself in the mirror and ask himself, how did we get here? And the answer to LeBron James' questions should be himself. He's the one that created his mess. Who's the one that traded away all those assets for Russell Westbrook? He did. Who's the one who dumped Russell Westbrook when things got tough? LeBron James. Obviously, LeBron James has created a lot of these issues on the Lakers, and if you're an NBA team, you definitely should not trade for LeBron James at this point in stage of his NBA career. Not according to Michael Wilbon, though. Michael Wilbon was begging the Golden State Warriors to trade for LeBron James, and I absolutely hope that trade does not go through. I thought his take on NBA Countdown was absolutely terrible. Roll the film.
Steph and Draymond are in their mid-30s. We're not talking about guys who are 30, 31, approaching with a long runway. We're talking about guys who want to, I'm sure, win now. I mean, you know, this is a team you follow very closely. They do things big. When you've won 4 championships, the only way to get bigger is to put the best, shiniest, brightest, most substantive piece you can put on that team. And guess what? If that guy happens to be playing for a team that isn't any good, a few hundred miles south, isn't any good, and going nowhere this year, and he's even older than Steph and Draymond, and we just saw him play In the Olympics, Brian Windhorst did, and I know he loved it because he sat there and watched it live. We just saw them play together. I'm sorry, this is an easy answer. Elbow me if I'm wrong about this.
I wouldn't elbow you if you was wrong with my life, because I love you too much, but you're right. This is
LeBron James.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Really, Michael Wilbon? You're going to go down that route? That was one of the dumbest takes that you have ever spewed out on NBA Countdown, and that is a pregame show filled with dumb takes all over it. Of course, Kendrick Perkins signed off of it as well, but any take that Kendrick Perkins signs off of, you already know that take is probably wrong more often than not. Kendrick Perkins and Michael Wilbon were begging LeBron James to get to the Golden State Warriors. Man, if LeBron James goes to the Golden State Warriors, I may have to change teams in terms of who I root for in basketball, because we all know that LeBron James ruins any kind of team chemistry at this point and stage of his career. We all know that LeBron James is the one that always has to run the show all the time. LeBron James would ruin any chemistry that the Golden State Warriors built with each other. Right now, the Golden State Warriors are doing pretty well in the NBA. They're on track to make the NBA playoffs, and obviously you look at how Steph Curry, he's having a phenomenal year. Same thing with Draymond Green and other role players. They've done a great job playing the role, and the Warriors have gotten back to what made them a great team in the first place: strength and numbers. They've rebuilt the foundation. If they made a move for LeBron James, he would ruin their team chemistry. If LeBron James and Steph Curry teamed up with one another, yeah, LeBron James could get his stats. Yeah, Steph Curry might be able to carry LeBron James into title contention, but they would not be able to have the same team chemistry, and more importantly, they wouldn't be a great team in the long term. Getting LeBron James would ruin any kind of long-term future at this point in stage of his career. LeBron James can get his individual numbers, yes, but LeBron James is no longer a great team player. How do I know that? Look at how the Lakers play defense. Look at how LeBron James and Anthony Davis play next to each other. They're not a fit whatsoever. Anthony Davis essentially has to guard two defenders on every play, knowing that LeBron James is absolutely lazy to play defense at this point in stage of his career. And obviously LeBron James on the offensive end of the floor wants to be a ball hawk instead of getting the ball to Anthony Davis' hands. LeBron James is a selfish player, and his greatness is not canceling out his selfishness nearly enough for a basketball franchise. For Kendrick Perkins to demand LeBron James to leave the Lakers is absolutely a clownish take. Why do you want LeBron James to leave when LeBron James is the one who created the mess in the first place? This sounds like victim blaming to me. Obviously, LeBron James is blaming the organization for not giving him enough help, but whose fault was that in the first place? LeBron James, because he handpicked his teammates, he handpicked his head coaches. So quite frankly, LeBron the GM screwed over LeBron the player, and the sooner people realize that, the better that it will be for everyone else. You would stop fooling NBA fans the moment LeBron James starts taking accountability, and I would greatly appreciate it if LeBron James actually humbled down for once. Do I expect any of this to happen? Of course not, but it's just something that I wish LeBron James would do as a basketball fan, because obviously seeing LeBron James going out the way that he is going right now is incredibly sad to see. It's certainly tragic. So that is why LeBron James should not demand a trade from the Lakers, as he was the one who created this mess in the first place. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I'm gonna shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinStran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinStran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinStran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.